Okay, in this video, we're going to build on that guessing game. It was pretty not fun just to have to randomly guess and it only check if it's equal. In the traditional guessing game, it's a game of you're too low, you're too high. So here's our original code where we import randint and we get a number between 1 and 10, and then we ask the user to guess that number, and we have this logical if, guess, equal. Let's make this better. Here's the new code. Now there's two concepts we're introducing here. The first is ELIF. So there's this new logical statement here instead of else, and it's combining the idea of else and if into ELIF. Your code will start at the very top. If the guess is equal to number, it runs this stuff here, and then of course we break out of the while loop here. If that's not true, then it goes to the next line, or the next block, not line, since it's several lines down, and it does else if, ELIF, guess is less than num, then you do the stuff in this block here. If that's not true, then it goes ELIF, guess greater than num. You have a series of logical evaluations. Now at the very end of this, you could do an else statement. Not necessary here because it's either going to be equal, greater than, or less than, but you could do a nothing matched, else do something down here. And that kind of concludes this whole if, else, and then you've got if, ELIF, and possibly else. Now the second concept is this less than and greater than. Instead of equality, we're checking if the number is below or above, and then printing out you guess too low or you guess too high. Now you could also do less than or equal, greater than or equal. In this case, it doesn't make sense because we've already checked the equality, but you could put an equal after this if that was the condition you were checking for. Go back to your own code, play around with this. Do some ELIFs with the trailing else. Try less than, equal, greater than, equal, less than, equal. Experiment. Have a little fun here. Make it goofy. But the important thing is to get used to using these concepts as they're introduced, because all of this stacks. If you don't practice, you're going to go further into the course and you're going to be like, wait a minute, what's that ELIF thing? Subscribe if you want to keep getting notified of content like this. I'm going to keep coming out with these videos. Smash that like button so I can help more people. I'll see you in the next one.